Hey everyone, welcome back to Evony with Genghis. So the eve before Shalon, so everyone's getting their final tune-up in. We actually went with a very small lineup today, and Aptoid code across the top of the screen. It's good for, I think, till next Thursday. Yes, next Thursday. That's week to week, first 7 days of the month. So get an extra little discount on your in-game purchases using Aptoid. So Battlefield. We line up, and yeah, we got a small team, but they don't have anyone, that's huge. They don't have like a 50 billion or 30 billion, which really those sizes aren't that big anymore. But anyways, so we poured over right away, try to get some easy hits in, and I got a couple, but these guys played a very good reinforcing game. And we don't struggle, but we're like 50-50 at BOC now, which I guess is a struggle. BOG, we're like unbeatable now, like with the small lineup. But BOC, because of the heal buffs, the buildings, the other teams can kind of just like, if they're dedicated and they're not going to get bored, if they want to play for 2 hours, you can take it to a small team in BOC. BOG is a different world, as Neo will tell you and teach you. Anyways, I got a really good tip at the end of this video, and it's about port swapping. So I'll talk about it a little bit now as you watch the highlights from our Battlefield, the first little bit, and then it got boring. Like, it was highlights for like maybe 15 minutes, maybe 10, and then just boring for the next hour and a half. Anyways, so nothing to show. Anyways, we talk a lot about the port swap, about how to do it if you're the big player. And the big player always assumes like, man, you're so useless. Wow, you know what to do. So we were losing for sure. So we used this as a moment to kind of teach in Battlefield. And I kind of just started demonstrating. And I was like, hey, this would be a good tip for the video. So basically, when you're the receiving player, like you're a little guy, your job is to bring in attacks. Like our guys were jumping. They were jumping really early. So this guy got caught because he tried to port where the mountains were, and he accidentally hit a mountain, and boom, didn't work. So I showed him what he should be doing, because he knows the direction the attack is coming from. And you can see on the right here, that's where he was, on that side of the portal. That was his position. So what he should have done was hovered, like I'm going to do right here, over here. And then when he sees the line coming, because it has to go through him. And if people are going to try to solo him, he doesn't care. He's a T1 trap. That's what he wants, right? Your goal as a T1 trap is to draw in rallies and port for a swap, or to make them so bored and angry and annoyed that you keep moving from their rallies that they solo you and you win those point advantages. So as I'm showing him here, what he should do is when he sees the rally on him, don't worry, there's no line yet. So he went there and he hit a mountain. What he should have done was came around here on the other side of the portal, and then he could see the line coming. If you go somewhere off screen, you don't see the line coming. So you got to get into that lane where it's going to come, and then you can easily move. And good teams will send a camp. They'll know what you might be trying to do, or they'll send a camp to the side so a bigger player with a 3x3 can't fit in there. So you'll have to work around it and adjust. But anyways, good little tip for you if you are the smaller player porting away to help someone else port in for a port swap. Float your keep. Be ready to only hit confirm and do it in the line of the attack, the line of traffic. Anyways, let me know in the comments other tips you guys got. Like, subscribe, leave a comment.